caught right underneath that, but this is a ones match. This is always kind of coming down to who's making a few more mistakes and who plays maybe sometimes a little bit more simpler at times. But get Inertia trying to take that off the wall, carrying that, trying to get air dribble, flip reset, blocked by j0va. With j0va at least getting a little bit of boost, trying to take that right back on. Beautiful shot off the wall, putting that into a 1-1 now.
Oh man, intense way to start. Both players getting on the scoreboard, and we haven't even passed 30 seconds. Let's see how it's gonna go as j0va gets himself on the board yet again with goal number 2 for him.
Just a slight pop, sending Inertia flying. He wasn't able to contain his motion and just kept going. Luckily now you get j0va just putting that straight net. Simple mistakes,
Wow.
simple goals, but nothing crazy sometimes is needed in ones. Inertia getting that slight ones, well, that one's kickoff win and then taking that right off the corner. But it's 4:21. We're only 40 seconds in. 4 goals. Is this going to be a higher scoring game in your opinion, Spence?
Yeah, it might be. You never know. So, you gotta love when things don't work because you forget to open Bacchus mod. Ain't that fun?
Fair, fair. But definitely, just speaking on the season 6 that we're gonna have with those champs right now, while we got a second. I mean, this is one match of many. I mean, I think there is 3 or 4 different teams signed up with Lowe's champs under Ibreon's name right now. So there's gonna be a lot to be able to cast. I myself is at least getting on the field, actually entering into the tier that beats Death and Vandalorum with Vent. You know, those guys. I'm actually going to be entering that with myself, Galv, and Fern. But hopefully we get to bring some glory to that too.
Hey,
hopefully we get to come back and take that #1 spot.
That's some good news. I'll be excited to cast those games. And I don't know, I might develop some bias. Oh no! An awkward touch from Inertia, allowing j0va to get a free goal. That is, I don't know if he flipped the wrong way or was trying to get out of the way of the ball, but.
And an appropriate join and soundboard of that goal, much needed. j0va taking that ball. Is he gonna try to sneak himself one more, maybe? Gotta love the lightsaber boost. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's just me.
Absolutely, Inertia getting a breakaway in his favor. Gonna try to
dangerous.
trying to get himself back in the race here. Almost tying the game. Still 1 goal down, and we still have over 3 minutes of play.
Kickoff going, j0va being able to get that win right there. Slowing things down, trying to make Inertia almost start to come to him a little bit more. Trying to make Inertia make those mistakes at this point so j0va can start capitalizing as he gets that 50 right down through the middle. Almost going for a bump on Inertia, but just missing. j0va is not letting up on any form of pressure right now and is trying to just put Inertia in such an uncomfortable position, and judging by the amount of times he's been on his back line, Inertia truly seems to be quite, honestly. Quick pop, quick shot, 5-3 with half the game still to go.
Kickoff going in j0va's favor. Gets another touch back into his own corner. Doesn't have much boost to work with, but gets the touch first. Now he's going to go on the attack. bats off of it. Lets Inertia get a touch. Both players fighting for possession in the corner, and now j0va's going to take it. Up the wall, looking for a shot on target. Not quite going to get there. This gives Inertia a chance, but he didn't really have much boost to work with. And another counterattack blocked by j0va, and he's going to shoot one from across the field, and that one's going to fly in.
j0va right now has definitely just got his feet right underneath him, and it's just, again, just making it simple. These goals are not flashy, but he's putting them in the back of the net, and I will say his worst enemy is not the post, not the crossbar, nothing. I think the crossbar and the posts fear him at this point.
j0va now gaining possession, looking for the flick above Inertia. Inertia plays the patient game. He's gonna get himself demoed. Joe's gonna try to go for a shot, and that one goes in as well. j0va now in the lead, 7-3. I almost said 3-7.
j0va making sure that he had no pressure with that shot. Low boost, so take out the enemy and just turn around and put that in the net. 4-goal differential with 1:30 still to go. I'm interested to see if Inertia's going to be able to turn this around, and I mean, we're starting to see that attack right from there. Trying to get that right 50, not flying on the right side of that, unfortunately, right now. But one thing I can say just from looking at this game right now, yes, it is a ones match. I've been playing ones on the side every so often, but these guys are just being a lot more methodical than I would think for this first match. Speaking of methodical, Inertia is getting on the right side of that 50. Forcing j0va in such an awkward spot on that wall. Making it simple for himself to pull that within 3.
Still a minute left of play, even though it feels like it's already been so long in the match. That's just what happens when both teams are avid scorers.
Oh no, j0va!
Couldn't quite
the post is now his enemy.
Yeah. I didn't realize this is a 2-on-1. Inertia going for a ceiling shot, and off the backboard, looks for a second touch. Doesn't quite get it. j0va popping one up. Maybe a pass to himself. Inertia with the whip. Now j0va looking for another play. A pass to himself on the backboard, and the post is going to be his enemy. Now he's going to buy himself some time, grab a little bit of boost. Inertia goes for a play, doesn't quite get the touch he wants. Slow down j0va's counterattack and go for one more as the timer ticks down from 10. Goes for one more shot. That one flies high above the crossbar, and j0va is going to be taking game number 1 in the series.
It's a good start for that first game, honestly.
All right, getting into game number 2. Ibreon, Mr. j0va takes the series lead 1-0. Hopefully he gets to keep his momentum going as he takes possession of the ball, looks for a play, and sends the ball into the other corner. Now for Inertia. Let's see how he responds. Pops it up to himself, trying to get it past. But j0va plays the waiting game. Is able to receive it, looks for a flip reset, gets it past, but that's not on target to go into the net. j0va almost getting it past Inertia there. Now Inertia taking it back on the ceiling. Low boost in the tank to work with. Does he have what it takes? Well, it's a good shot, but j0va is able to save it. Now Inertia looking for a center for himself, but j0va's quickly going to take advantage of the opportunity. And now j0va runs out of boost. Inertia couldn't quite get control of it. He's going to resort to bumping j0va out of the way. And now Inertia's got a play going, passing to himself, looking for the shot. j0va couldn't quite get to it, and Inertia goes on the board first in game 2.
Inertia taking it simply off the wall and just getting that right angle catching out itsjah0va in that corner, and if you're chasing boosts, I'm chasing the net kind of feeling right there.
itsjah0va getting the kickoff to go in his favor. Looks to pass to himself off the corner. Another shot attempt from Inertia. That one doesn't go in. Now Inertia's going to send it wide of the net. itsjah0va looks for the clear, and now he's on the boost. He's on the boost pad. Good patience from itsjah0va and a good bat flip. Sends it to himself for a good opportunity to score, but that one goes wide of the net. Now Inertia with possession in the opponent's zone. Quickly stopped by itsjah0va. Now itsjah0va looks for the shot off the crossbar. And a great recovery keeps him in the game. That ball's gonna sail over to the corner. Inertia getting there, and another power shot from itsjah0va. Clears it out of harm's way. But itsjah0va really needs to start looking for some boosts. And misses the mid boost and gets demoed in the process. And now Inertia with possession in his corner.
What in the world was that spawn? And what was that boost grab? But not enough to pull that back. Inertia sneaking that pass, even though he had to absolutely body his way to that net. And getting a backflip shot from that.
Absolutely flabbergasted. And no, that's gonna be awkward, but that's not going on target. itsjah0va gets there, sails it away. Inertia picking up the ball into his own corner. itsjah0va is gonna be demoing him. Now mid boost hasn't spawned quite yet. He's gonna pass to himself off the backboard, catch it, shoots it, and Inertia's there for the save. Now itsjah0va taking it back to his own side of the field, popping it up to himself, doesn't go for a second touch, and now a power shot, and Inertia couldn't quite get in the right position to save it, and that's going to be the first goal for itsjah0va.
itsjah0va lining up the scope for a second, taking his sweet time, taking a breath, putting that straight on the top of the noggin of Inertia for that to go straight into the net. This game right now is immediately a lot closer of a match. I mean, Inertia taking that initial two-goal lead definitely kind of caught itsjah0va off guard, because itsjah0va, I think, kind of after that first game was just feeling really confident. I mean, I would after kind of having that 3-goal lead for most of that game. But now he's fighting from the bottom, and now we're here as we got him trying to come off the wall, sneaking, trying to grab a shot, but not getting that on as we get Inertia turning that back around, trying to put that near post and kind of faking it in a way. I don't know if he was trying to hit that or if that was just an exit, but I know he's definitely just happy that went in the net at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Inertia now ahead in the game by 2 yet again, with just under a minute 30 left to play. The ball goes in Inertia's favor off the kickoff as well. itsjah0va, with no boost in the tank, has to play a little bit more passively if he's looking to make a save, and what a play from Inertia, but that one's going to go off the crossbar. And now Inertia sets himself up yet again, pops it up to himself, looks for a flip reset, instead tries to stuff the ball past itsjah0va, but that's not going to work. Inertia gets the ball first in midfield, goes for a shot, itsjah0va there. Saves the ball, and now back to Inertia, taking it back to his own corner. Misses it up the wall. Sees he has plenty of time, so he's going to take his sweet time, trying to run down the clock a little bit. Looks for a play, but messes it up just a little bit, and a pop-up trying to go over Inertia. Doesn't work in itsjah0va's favor, but he's going to take another shot. Inertia gets there and saves. itsjah0va, another opportunity, but that ball rolls off the corner, unfortunately. And that's going to cost itsjah0va his life. Inertia still winding down the clock for the last 20 seconds. What a play!
Ooh.
What was that?
Credit where credit is due. Inertia just kind of faking itsjah0va out, getting that little pinch as it drops down, getting the bounce, I believe, and then almost even just pinching that top left. I mean, beautiful shot. Definitely had something for a highlight reel, nevertheless. That man spammed the clip button as soon as he hit it. Twice this game, probably.
As the final 10 seconds counts down, Inertia is going to be your winner of game number 2. As we're going to move on with the series tied 1-1.
Again, it's going to be a tilt or a what's the words I'm looking for? Just an anxiety factor. You're always going to be thinking that somebody's going to be coming for you. You're always going to be trying to wonder for that. But right now, we're at least kicking off into game 3, and these guys are immediately just trying to play smart. No, nothing scrappy, no demos. As we're getting straight off the crossbar with Jehovah saving that, but Inertia getting that pop over, heading that right back in.
Unfortunate for Jehovah. I'm pretty sure he panicked maybe just a little bit, trying to get that ball away from harm's way. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. So now we are going into the last 4:40 of the game with Inertia taking the lead. Jehovah quickly trying to get it back. The ball goes off target. And Jehovah, like a swarming fly. It's like goes all over the place. You don't know where he's gonna come from next. Now Inertia looking to take a shot. That one gets saved by Jehovah. And Jehovah clears it away towards mid. Inertia grabs a full tank of boost. Looks to make a ceiling play, but the ball bounced, which is not what he was wanting.
Jehovah recovers. A slow roller, but a goal nonetheless. Jehovah trying to go for a little bit of a pinch maybe right there, but Jehovah, let me just get in front of that. Let me 50 that. Let me just roll that straight into your net, sir. And an appropriate timed. Whoa!
Inertia with a power shot just off the kickoff. Jehovah getting there just in time to make the save. Jehovah does not have to waste any time picking up boosts as he's already got a full tank for that counter attack, but that one gets saved. And now Inertia passing it to himself, but he's got company. Shot attempt from Jehovah, and that one gets saved, but Inertia lifts the ball. And so does Jehovah on that shot. But that's okay. And now Inertia pops it up, looking for another shot on target. And now Jehovah's got a few seconds while his opponent tries to gather his bearings, and he gets back in time to make that save. And now Inertia popping it up to himself, gets it past Jehovah, goes off the crossbar, and Inertia scores!
Inertia just taking such control of the ball, always trying to put that dribble and that flick onto the ball. Trying to buy himself some space and time from Jehovah, because Jehovah is just putting that pressure on constantly right now. But Inertia at least gets to kick this off. Trying to add to his tally right now. Jehovah trying to stop that tally, but unfortunately just missing on that. As we get Inertia grabbing that third one for himself.
Yes, sir. Good pass to himself off the backboard, playing the patient game, and it works out for him. Jehovah couldn't quite read the ball on that backboard, unfortunately, and that unfortunately cost him. But hopefully he's looking for it to go back in his favor with another kickoff goal for Jehovah, putting him back in the game, but still at a 1-goal deficit.
Jehovah's just saying, witness this, I can do it too. Kickoff goal. We still got half the game to go. It's a lot closer of a game, but just as high scoring now. I think these guys are feeling each other out and knowing what these guys are going to be, what each other's capable of at this point and where everybody's weak spots are. Jehovah saving that from the goal line. As we get Inertia trying to take that on the wall, trying to be a little sneaky on that, running, maybe not getting the flip that he thought he still had at that point, but getting the touch and putting that straight near post.
Definitely tell Inertia switched up his strategy a little, playing the passive game a little bit more noticeably than usual. He finally found out J0va likes to go for those shots, and he unfortunately tends to panic quickly. And I believe Inertia might be taking advantage of it. Ball set up near the net. Inertia clears it away, and J0va is going to grab possession yet again. A good flick, and that one's going to fly in.
J0va, J0va, J0va. Keep fighting, my friend. Flick straight down the middle, and right past Inertia, getting that touch. As Inertia was trying to do whatever he could to get in front of that, but J0va keeping this within one, keeping that fight going.
Inertia grabbing the mid boost, goes for a shot. Oh, what a save from J0va! Inertia going for another shot. J0va gets up and saves that one as well. Goes into his corner. J0va with no boost in the tank, and whoa! Okay. Almost a pool shot. That one gets saved, but Inertia quickly picks it up and is able to get it past J0va and extend his lead yet again.
Inertia this game definitely playing just a little bit more on the calmer side, waiting for J0va to be a little bit on the jumpier defensive side, but hopefully J0va can kind of calm down within the last minute 30 right now and start trying to go for maybe a little bit more on the 50 side. I mean, I don't know this tier as well as him maybe, but this is me kind of looking at this and just seeing what I would do right now. But J0va hitting that 50, keeping it simple. Again, pulling it within one.
Absolutely. J0va taking his sweet time finally. Making sure that ball goes in the net. Still a minute 23 left to play. J0va flips a little bit early, and the shot goes wide from Inertia. J0va thought that was in. Now
he gave up a little too early.
Another shot attempt, J0va. J0va gets the save, and now Inertia taking it back into his own corner. Goes for another play. J0va pops it up the wall. Inertia getting there first. Flies with it, and that one's going to go in.
Inertia is trying to do everything that he can to preserve this lead. He was a bodyguard to that ball right there. If there was any imaginary defender, he would have definitely blocked him, but he left J0va in the dust, unfortunately, back at that midfield.
Ball goes into Ibreon territory just off the kickoff. Inertia going quick with it. Sending the ball high above the net, but now J0va has got himself a breakaway, and he's able to score it. Almost a demo from Inertia. That was a little scary.
At this point right now, J0va is just capitalizing on those little just awkward touches, and it's buying him so much space when he has all this boost at times too.
J0va bouncing off the wall off the kickoff. Inertia grabbing the full tank of boost and goes for his backboard. J0va's going to pop it up. Inertia's going to take advantage. Forcing a 50, and that one flies into Ibreon territory. Now Inertia with a shot on target. J0va gets there with the save. Now going for the backwards flip. Trying to get it past Inertia. Final 10 seconds to make anything happen. J0va grabbing a full tank of boost. And that is going to be game number 3. Inertia taking the lead in the series 2-1. Game number 4 is underway. J0va getting possession first off the kickoff, going for his shot. That one gets saved by Inertia. And now, Inertia going for the counterattack, blocked by J0va, and J0va's going to try and take advantage, but the ball goes wide. Sends the ball back on course for the net. Inertia getting bumped out of the way. This is J0va's opportunity, and that's going to go in.
J0va saying, move, get out the way, and then just getting a really awkward touch off that near post right there, but turning that immediately around and like a training pack drill or something, just putting that right back into the net.
Off the kickoff, ball flies nearly straight up. Goes in Inertia's territory. He's going to send it towards the wall. Both players grab boost, and they're going to immediately go for the ball, force another 50. And now Inertia with the shot goes off the side. Awkward bounce right back to Inertia. itsjah0va clears it, grabs a full tank of boost. Goes for it, and actually demos Inertia in the process. What a flick, but that one's going to go high. Can itsjah0va recover? Yes, he can. That one's going to go in, and itsjah0va extends his lead.
itsjah0va giving Inertia the taste of his own medicine, taking a 2-goal lead right here. Will itsjah0va add to it, or are we going to be starting to see a fight between these two and it's just that 1-goal lead? I don't know, but itsjah0va trying to get that kickoff and immediately trying to get some pressure put on. Inertia just providing a lot of pressure and constantly always seeming like he's just having boosts too, which has been incredibly helpful for just how that guy plays.
Absolutely. Here comes a shot from itsjah0va. Inertia's there for the save. Good recovery from itsjah0va. Puts him in the right spot at the right time. Now, a little boost left in the tank. itsjah0va with another breakaway, and that one's going to go in.
Running
control.
Out of boost going.
The control from this man. Going insane. itsjah0va off the kickoff. Gains possession. Looks for a flick. Gets the flick, but Inertia gets the save. Now it's Inertia's turn. With the counter attack. Pops it up to himself. Looks for a flip reset. Can't quite get it. Now itsjah0va taking it back to opponent's territory. But Inertia's going to take possession in his own corner. Setting it up to himself. Looks where his opponent is. Tries to get it past him. itsjah0va's not taking the bait. Leaves the ball for a second for Inertia to possibly make a mistake. itsjah0va has learned the patience game. Not going to work out for him this time, though. Inertia gets his first goal of the game. But you know that the code has been cracked.
The code has been cracked, and I don't understand what that shot was, but it happened to work out for Inertia. I mean, that's something that he's definitely going to be writing home about right now, because that's something that's going to at least keep that morale going, as we still got half the game to go. But itsjah0va definitely taking a more composed look to how he's playing right now. Definitely waiting for Inertia to be kind of making some moves before he's starting to attack, I guess, because he's almost waiting for Inertia to jump first, but Inertia there jumping first and making it work for him as he feels one more goal.
Inertia trying to slow down itsjah0va's momentum, and it appears to be working for a little bit at least. Getting Inertia back in the game, and now it's only a 1-goal deficit yet again. I know itsjah0va's not going to take that lightly, though. He's going to keep adding the pressure. Trying to find any hole to seal up with another goal, but maybe not. Inertia ties the game back up 3-3.
I wish I could see that demo or what that it looked like on itsjah0va's screen, because it looked like itsjah0va was going for a demo just as much, but itsjah0va losing that 3-0 kind of lead right now as you get Inertia pulling that dead even now, as Inertia's taking this immediately right out onto the wall. Is he going to get fancy with it, or is he going to keep it simple as he goes right underneath it, taking a flip reset, not getting it. itsjah0va again telling him, move, get out the way, I'm going to steal this.
A great 50 going in itsjah0va's favor as he gets the long shot goal from across the field. And now itsjah0va's back in the lead. Off the kickoff goes in Inertia's favor. He's going to grab the mid boost and go for it, but itsjah0va's going to get there first, trying to slow down his momentum. Now Inertia playing the patience game yet again. Was itsjah0va maybe giving him too much space to work with. And that's going to cost him another goal. The game is tied yet again.
itsjah0va's kind of giving him his respect now that Inertia was asking for last game and during some of the earlier games, but almost it's like it's too much just from watching him sitting on that goal line. But then again, I don't know what itsjah0va's game plan is or was heading into this game, but again, this is still tied. They still got that chance to take that lead right back, and I have that full belief he could still.
Awkward touch for Inertia. That gives itsjah0va an opportunity. He's going to send one towards the net. Inertia going to try to get it off its course, and now itsjah0va with a perfect opportunity. Get back in the lead. Now he just needs to hold it for another minute 23.
Taking that up the corner, taking it back away, and then popping it right back towards the net, only to chase it, getting that goal. 123 left. I mean, these again are not crazy goals. I think Inertia's been trying to go for the most mechanical stuff, but at this point in time, they're just kind of, it's almost coming down to who's winning the 50. It's Inertia seems to be a 50 master when it comes to being in front of itsjah0va's net right now. That's at least 2 or 3 times you've just seen itsjah0va caught on his goal line, just getting the unfortunate side of a 50.
Minute 13, game tied yet again. Let's see who the ultimate victor is going to be. A good double touch play to keep the ball in the corner for a couple seconds. Now itsjah0va doesn't have any boost to work with. Trying to get it past Inertia, going for the bump, and that works out for him. That one almost just goes right in, but Inertia getting back there just in time. But now he's taking the ball up, looking for the crossbar, and he finds it with a double touch right in the net.
Inertia's just keeping his car so close to it, and it didn't kind of disguise it until the very end. He wasn't going for anything fancy. He wanted to keep that as close to net as possible, but Inertia taking that lead, taking that momentum right now.
itsjah0va
really add to it now.
itsjah0va going for a little bit of a delay kickoff. Doesn't quite work out for him, but maybe it does. itsjah0va gets the breakaway, tying the game up yet again.
The mind games are starting. We're in the last 30. I'm wondering what type of mind games are gonna happen next. Maybe I cast a curses, but maybe next kickoff they both fake. I have no clue.
Imagine it's just nobody touches the ball. It's like somebody typed English or Spanish in the chat, but nobody did. No, that's awkward for itsjah0va. As Inertia with a full tank of boost is able to just sail it right in without any opposition.
Unfortunate play out, but again, wrong side of the 50, wrong side of the play there. Seconds, but we see itsjah0va put on a show and sneak one more goal to put this into a game 5 to kick off this season 6, or we're getting Inertia taking that, trying to get that 50 and getting on the right side of itsjah0va at this point in time. itsjah0va would be able to keep that up, not now, but Inertia taking that 3-1 win right now.